The big buzz, actually, is the return of Lost, and that's coming on February 2nd. Several cast members are here, and they are all being asked about the show. Everybody wants to know a secret. Now, I can tell you from personal experience, I have been covering this show since it debuted, and you can always kind of know that the cast, well, they've learned to be very careful about what they can reveal. Case in point today, my chat with one of my favorites on the show, Jorge Garcia. I'm sick of waiting. Most people are sick of waiting. You have to give my audience some tidbit so they'll be satisfied until February 2nd. Tell me.
I got nothing.
I don't believe you.
Listen, it's too good to try and explain into words. It's interesting, this whole, now that we've become an event.
They were calling her Ellie.
You guys
were in 1954.
The final season of Lost. When I sit and I think about remembering moments like final MASH, you know, it's just important. The last cheers when he kind of fixes the picture on the wall. I'm now on the other side of that. Kind of weird.
All right, we do know that Jorge Garcia didn't want to tell us a whole lot, but once upon a time he was involved with Cynthia Watros on the show. If you don't know her actress name, then you might know her character name, Libby. Well, she was killed off in season 2. Guess what? She'll be back for the final season of Lost. What else is going to happen? What other secrets can be revealed? I will talk with other cast members of Lost coming up on Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock. Live in Pasadena, George Pinocchio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, we'll talk later, George. Give me the real scoop. It's the beginning of the end for the Emmy-winning drama Lost. Entertainment guru George Pinocchio caught up with several members of the all-star cast to try to squeeze out a few secrets about the show's upcoming final season.
We haven't seen the survivors of Oceanic Flight 815 for about 6 months now, but I can tell you that the cast of Lost is busy filming the 6th and final season of the show. I was able to catch up with several of the stars of that show today here at the Television Critics Association Winter Press Tour in Pasadena. And as is the custom since season 1 of this show, the actors have learned to be very tight-lipped and yet intriguing about what we can expect. Are you going to shock everybody with your return in the manner in which you reappear?
That's what I was going for, so hopefully.
I can tell you being in the, I can tell you, yes. I can tell you for sure. She's being modest, yes.
The thing that I'm the most excited about season 6 is that once again, our characters in some bizarre way get to reinvent themselves. And that's happened, in my opinion, every season with different formulations and different combinations of people and time and space and island and all that. And we once again get to reinvent our characters. And I am very excited about that. It's a lot of fun. It keeps it spicy for us.
Your character has had an evolution unlike many of the others on the show. So yes. Is it what you expected? Does it continue? Does it take a deep left turn?
I have not expected any of these turns, so they've all been a surprise to me. And yes, he takes another turn. But that's all I can tell you. I can say it's action-packed, baby.
I have no want in terms of how my character's wrapped up. I simply want it to be satisfying to the audience. I have no particular desire.
I look for something dramatically satisfying, and it's fine with me if it is as ambiguous an ending as was his beginning.
And the show's producers say no spin-offs, no sequels. When it's over, it's over. And the beginning of the end of Lost kicks off February 2nd right here on ABC 7. In Pasadena, George Pinocchio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.